Hello everyone, welcome to an episode of Let's Talk Trash. Today we are covering the trash protocols for Goodwill of Greater Grand Rapids. Here at Goodwill, we get a lot of different kinds of things donated to us, and all these things must be sorted. That includes trash. You see, there are certain items that are donated to Goodwill that contain hazardous parts that could start a fire or cause an explosion if they mistakenly wind up in our trash compactor. So let's learn how we can avoid these types of accidents. It's time to talk trash. Let's take a look at the issue. Many small toys and electronics have lithium batteries inside. These lithium batteries, when thrown into the trash compactor, present a risk of fire. This is bad. This happens because if a donated item is defective or doesn't meet the quality standard to be sold in the store, it could mistakenly be placed in the wrong gaylord. We are trying to eliminate all donated items that can start fires or explode from entering the trash compactor at Granville. This includes CO2 canisters, spray paint cans, and the aforementioned lithium batteries. The thing is, in our ongoing sustainability efforts, even damaged items are offered for sale at the outlet. So you can see how it could get confusing. Even worse, some items will never find a happy home. Take these two toys, Wiggles and Cuddles, for example. They look similar and are both good to be donated, but Cuddles is a little defective. That's okay, we don't judge. Wiggles gets donated and goes on to live a happy life, but Cuddles mistakenly gets thrown in the trash gaylord instead of mixed goods, never to find a happy home. Left to perish alone, only to become potential fire hazard, a tragic death to be sure, but hey, mistakes happen and we are all human. To avoid these mistakes, it is best to understand each gaylord and its purpose. Let us start with the trash gaylord. Trash is simply things that no one wants to see again. We are talking bathroom, lunchroom garbage, broken glass, and whatever else you would sweep up off the floor. This is also where you will throw out glass, porcelain, ceramic items that are pulled or not being sold due to damage or other reasons. Moving on to cautious materials bins. This is where you dispose of chemical and liquid items that cannot be sold on the sales floor. Examples would include sterno fuel, spray paint, mercury thermometers, and pesticides. Simply put, if it has liquid and is being thrown out, it goes in a cautious materials bin. The recall gaylord is where you will put the big, heavy stuff that has glass, sharp edges, or anything that can hurt someone if dumped on a table at the outlet. If it is not going on the sales floor and cannot safely be put into the mixed goods gaylord, it needs to go into recall. There is a separate gaylord labeled TVs and computers. We are talking TVs, computers, and anything heavy or large. Remember, if it does not contain glass, it goes in the recall gaylord. The mixed goods gaylord is the yin to the recall's yang. This gaylord is for items that don't meet the quality guidelines to be sold at the store. This can include things like stuffed animals, wall art, plastic containers, and more. It can also include electronics with no glass parts or liquids. This could be toys, remotes, alarm clocks, games, you name it. These items are also smaller and have no sharp edges. Now I know what you're thinking, what about loose batteries? Well, these are collected in their own containers at the store at their weigh stations, then are shipped to Granville in cautious material bins when the containers are full. So be sure to not throw loose batteries in the trash gaylords or mixed goods gaylords. Okay, so I know this is a lot, but we cannot stress the importance of these protocols enough. I mean, it's why we made this super elaborate video. But if you pay close attention, it will become second nature to you. And if you are ever unsure of what direction an item goes, do not be afraid to ask. You're probably saying to yourself, but why? Why does this matter? Who cares? Well, I'll tell you why it matters. By taking these precautions, we can reduce the potential for fires and injuries. Don't you want every employee to go home at the end of the day unharmed? Of course you do. Also, more items being placed in mixed goods means more will have a chance to be purchased at the outlet. And finally, unsellable donated items being recycled can generate money for our mission, For example, broken metal items are recycled and sold for scrap, helping to support our mission and sustainability goals, and everybody wins. Thank you for watching this long-winded video about how to throw things out. Gaylords will properly be labeled at your location, so you shouldn't have any trouble. If you have any questions, please ask your manager or supervisor. They are happy to help. This concludes this episode of Let's Talk Trash. See you next time.